Hello, Renee Flamond here. This topic, the battle, it's a battle, yes? How much we tell our friends about what's going on with our partner. It's an age-old question, age-old issue. Whether you are a 20-year-old and you don't know whether or not to tell your friends that you caught your BF DMing somebody on Insta, or you're a 75-year-old who doesn't want to tell her lady friends that your husband flirts with Gladys at bingo. It is an age-old question. How much do you tell your friends? Because then the struggle of needing help through something, but you don't want to say anything. It's a very tug of war that we women especially do to ourselves. Men, not so much. I don't really think they talk about relationships as much as women do. But honestly, I'm a loner by choice. I kind of navigate that way. So people weren't seeing me on a daily basis when I was with my narcissist. I live very far away from many of my close friends. Some of them are here, and I don't, if you're a person that has a group, though, I don't have a posse, I guess is what I'm saying. Like a lot of women, they travel in groups. I have a very good friend, there's 8 of them. They travel together, they eat together, they all know their husbands, they all know each other's kids. I have another girl, she's part of 5. I don't have like a posse like that. I have excellent friends and many of them all know each other, but they live in different parts of the country. It's not a whole group. I've just never done that. And that might be because I moved away from Rhode Island. I don't know. Who knows? And then you don't develop it again later in life. I don't know. I probably would have had that. But my point is this. If you have that and you're used to sharing things with those friends and you're used to them chiming in on everything that you do, then it's going to feel weird for you to not be sharing with them as things are happening with your narcissist. Because those kinds of things that you're not telling them are going to be things that you know you can't tell them, because if you did tell them, you would A, be questioned. Why are you still with him then? What do you mean he did that? Are you out of your mind? Wait, I'm sorry, he did what? You caught him where? What are you talking about, Renee? Why are you still... Okay? If you're not telling your friends because you know you're going to get backlash or you're going to get pretty clear advice on what to do next, then you know that you're in something that you shouldn't be. You're keeping it secret. You're hiding it from your best friends. You're hiding it. And what you're having happen most likely is you're going through the back and forth behind closed doors. They don't even know you've broken up 14 times. They think every time you ask, oh, it's good, it's fine, it's good, good. Oh, we're good, yeah, we're good. You don't take them through every breakup. So even when it's the final one and you really do need help through it, you're still hesitant on what to tell them, because there's gonna be that thing and they are gonna pounce and be like, you are not going back to him. And that's where you feel like, I've just done it now. And a lot of, I think, people, whether they have a posse or it's like me and I have very good friends, and you're keeping it from telling the one person. You know when you're keeping something secret. And you know why you're keeping it secret. Now, having said all that, maybe it's time to lean on those exact peeps. I mean, if you're holding out telling them the truth because you know it'll make it real, maybe it's time for you to, it could be a time for you to look at it as that action will help you make it real and then help you follow through it. If you're done and you know it and you need that extra push, They'll help guide you. And if you vow, which you should anyway, to be honest with your friends from that point forward, then you're less likely to go back to your narcissist, because then you know deep down inside you have to tell your friends. You promised them that you'd let them know. So if you don't tell them and you did fall off the wagon and go back, you're going to feel skumbadi inside. My God, what am I made of? I told my friends they're there for me and now I'm over here. It'll help keep you on the straight and narrow. You'll have to hear it from them. And at that point, they have a right to say whatever they want. You solicited their opinion. You solicited their involvement. Now, I don't say that to make you shy against telling your friends. I think that that's a very personal choice, how much you share with people and what you share with people. But perhaps it's time for that. And when I say that, what I mean is, if you think that you're ready to part ways and you just can't, you need a kick over the edge to get going, to get rolling, that can be a good one. Especially if you have a group of friends and you all get together and you can be like, look guys, I need an hour. I need an hour. And just spill. Or maybe not everybody. Maybe there's one person you're like, look, I need to get something off my chest. It doesn't have to be a group. But what I'm saying is, once you shed light onto someone who's, you respect their opinion, you love this person, they're a friend of yours, now it's out in the open. And I think that that could be just the little push you need if you then hear from the narcissist to get back together. You can think, I now have to go and tell that friend. If you told them your truth and you told them that thing, which whatever that thing is, the details, I always say, don't matter. My big, oh my God, that could be different than, oh my God, he did that for you. We all have different that's. Do you know what I'm saying? But once you told your friend he did that thing, there's no way they're going to let you go back. Without a fight, without reminding you, without questioning you, without trying to make you explain to them exactly why. And you won't be able to explain it either. Once you start telling your friends about the that's that he does, you're ready to leave. And you know it, and that's why you confided in your friends the big bad thing. You want them to keep you from him. You want them to hold on to you and not let you go back in. So do me this favor at least. If you have confided in your friends and you've made the decision, or a friend or anybody, family member, whoever your confidant is, if you are thinking of going back to your narcissist once you've confided in them, I want you to realize that you would not have confided that in them if you ever thought in a million years you wanted to go back to that narcissist, because you knew what you told them was the end all. That should be your hint to yourself. I can't go back to this person. My friends, they saw this, this, and this. I told them this, this, and this. There's no way. Any source of power that you can get from anywhere to keep you away from the narcissist, you should harness. And I'm here to tell you that the way to interpret the fact that you've shed light on it, or you're deciding to shed light on it, is that you've decided you do want to be policed. You want your actions policed. It's a very good sign. You no longer want to sit in the dark. You no longer want the freedom to come and go with this narcissist like no one's business while no one knows, and suffer all of these, transactions that are happening with him. You've had it. You want to check out. So you start shedding light. And when you do that, it can be liberating. Doesn't mean you're not going to be victim to love bombing and hoovering and triangulating. The whole cycle's going to be starting or continuing, dependent on where you are in it when you started to confide in your friends. But if you chose to skip everything but tell them that, then that to me, that means you really did make a choice that you knew it was so bad that if you said it out loud, there's going to be somebody that's holding on to your shirt while you're trying to go back to them. So I don't even know if I finished my sentence, but do me a favor. Be honest with yourself and be honest with your friend. Yeah, I don't think I finished the sentence. Do me that favor. If you have told a friend, your posse of friends, whatever, that thing, and then you still try to sneak off and make yourself say it out loud to the friend that you told that to. Make yourself do it and see how it feels. See how that feels. Try that on. You're going to be mortified. You're not going to like it. You're like, I can't tell her I went back to him. I just told her that. Try it, then do it. Do it. Be 100% authentic. 100% honesty. If this relationship isn't based on that, which we know it isn't, but if your go back isn't based on that, now you're being non-authentic, where are you? It's all one big murky water. No. You told your friend that. Now you're thinking of going back. Tell them. Listen to it. Take what they're going to give you. Maybe that's all you need to stop. Don't not tell them, oh, I'm just going to go. You're just going to go because you know they're going to stop you. So, okay. So if you tell them ahead of going to see the boyfriend or the girlfriend and they talk you out of it, great. If you tell them and they don't talk, at least you were honest with them. They have a right to speak their piece if you solicited their involvement. And they care about you. Not to mention, number one is you sneaking off is dishonest. And you know why you're being dishonest. And that's the favor I'm asking you. That's why I'm asking it. If you're going to do that, be honest with your friend that you told that to and be willing to take your licks. It's not proper and it's not right that you tell them all these things and then you continue anyway. I don't dig that. I don't dig that. Because now you're trying to avoid what they're going to say, so that should prove to you, that alone should prove to you that you shouldn't be doing it. And you're right now going, oh, of course it proves I can't help myself. Okay, then go back to them, but tell your friend and take your licks. So maybe they'll say something in your mind. Maybe it'll click and pull you back out of it. You want to be pulled back out of it, or you wouldn't have told your friend that. So don't let love bombing or hoovering convince you into some state of mind that you don't want the breakup now. I wish I didn't tell my friend that. Oh, he's love bombing me. I got to go over it. No. You're entertaining the love bombing. You're entertaining the hoovering. You're on the phone with him. Whatever. Tell your friend. So that they can at least have a fair shot in protecting you. They deserve a fair shot in protecting you. And you deserve to give to yourself to follow through on what you intended when you told your friend that. You don't say things for shock value. None of us want to admit what the narcissist does to us. The second the bad thing, that falls out of your mouth, you're asking for help. And you're asking to be held back from going back to that person. So heed those warnings from your friends and lean on them if you're ready. But be honest from that point forward once you involve them. You're seeking their help by being honest with them and telling them. So lean on them.